Hey everybody, welcome back. This is the tutorial for the July Create a Cup box. This is the blown inks. We've already done the dropped inks, so this one is for blown inks. This is actually very simple and it's actually a lot of fun. Every cup is completely different. As you can see, I've already got my tumbler with the platinum dust on here, and I've also done a flood coat of epoxy over it, so it is completely cured with my platinum dust glitter and my flood coat. If you need information on either one of those, how to glitter a tumbler or the flood coat, they're both on YouTube. Just search my channel and you'll find them there. But that's where we're at right now. And then we've grabbed our Santa Fe Red from this month's box, the Sunbright Yellow from this month's box, and the Calabaza Orange from this month's box. The only thing that I haven't done is I haven't cut the decal out of this. This is you've got a clear piece of vinyl. This is clear 651 that came in your box. And all you're going to do is you're going to cut whatever your decal of choice is. There's enough here that you should be able to use half for a name and half for a design, whatever you choose to do, and that's why I left it uncut. I didn't want to make you guys use a particular design because I don't know what you want to use. With this particular color combination, it would look good as something fire related. It would look good with something sunset related. Really anything. It's orange, red, and yellow, so you can't really go wrong. But basically you just cut this exactly like it is on your Cricut or your Silhouette, pull it off, and don't weed it. Then you're going to color it the way we do the cups, and then after it dries, then you'll weed. But for now, I'm just going to show you how to blow the inks on the cup. And when you do need your decal, just if you have any questions, reach out to me. But literally, you just cut the decal and you're going to use the same technique. And I'll show you as we go what you're going to do to the decal. But let's get started. You can either use an airbrush. I'm currently using my Backfist Customs airbrush machine. There's no paint or anything in here. It's literally just air. Or you can use canned air, either one, whichever you prefer or have on hand. I like to use the airbrush. Just because it's here and I haven't really been airbrushing yet, so I might as well use it for air. I don't have a particular color that I want to start with, but I'm going to go ahead and start with yellow because it's the lightest, so I can come back over once I get the orange and red on there and put a little bit more yellow. And it's very simple. The only major suggestion that I want to give to you is to have alcohol ready, which I don't, so I need to get some. But if this tends to go somewhere where you don't want it to, you're going to want to get it off there as quick as possible because it will stain your epoxy. And so if it comes too far up or whatever, wipe it off immediately, and that way you don't have to worry. So I've just got some alcohol swabs. You can use the 91% alcohol from your local drugstore, whatever you have on hand, and we're going to get started. Basically, all you're going to do is you're going to put a drop of your ink on here and then blow it. Let me see if I can scoot you guys in. I'm sorry for my hand in the way. For whatever reason, it's not letting me move you closer, so let's get going. So I'm going to put a drop of ink and then blow it. I don't know how well you can see that. That's why I wanted to move. Drop of ink and blow it. If you notice, I do tape my tumblers, and if you notice, I put the tape all the way to my glitter line. Normally I say move it down just a little bit. For this particular method, I want it all the way to my glitter line because I don't want that ink on my stainless. If it gets on there, the alcohol will take it off. So it's not a big deal, but just I do tape right there. And how close you go to your inks will determine how big of splatters you're going to get. And I know you guys can't see this yellow really well, so I'll try and make it quick and get to the next color. I also advise you to wear gloves. Alcohol inks are messy and they stain your fingers. Also, you see I have a backdrop back here. It's just a cardboard box. I don't want splatter paint on my walls, so So I've got a little bit of yellow on here. Let me move to a brighter color now so maybe you guys can see a little bit better, because right now you're just seeing a little color. You don't really see what the inks are doing. So now I'm going to grab my Calabaza orange. I hope I'm saying that right. And drop a drop, and blow. Drop a drop. And when you're using air like this, when you get it where you want it, you can always just blow air on it just to dry it. And that way it'll stay where you want it. You don't have to, but it does help it dry. You can do this with any color combination that you want. I love blues and greens. They make great water cups. I'm going to leave the orange alone after this one. And come back in with my red. This is why I suggest wearing gloves. Do as I say, not as I do. Not sure it's really worth putting on a glove now, but I am, because now I'm going to come back in with my red, and then I'll go back over it with a little bit more yellow. Drop, spray, drop, spray. Drop, spray. I'm going to come back in with the yellow because it's the lightest color and it's the first one I did. So I'm going to come in here and add some more, especially in some of my lighter spots. The really cool thing about this is you still get the shimmer of the glitter underneath. And so although you are coloring it a little bit, you're still going to see all of that shine. And you just go until you have the coverage that you want. There's no right or wrong. It's literally whatever whenever you're happy with the result. And that's it. Let me take this off so I can show you guys. And then I'll also show you my vinyl and how I do my vinyl. Did you see the sparkle still under the inks? And then of course you would epoxy this. I let my alcohol ink cups usually dry for a good 24 to 48 hours before I touch them. It just seems to work best for me. Now for this, obviously let's pretend this was cut. I have my name on here and a flower or whatever. Pretend this is cut, and let's do the same exact thing. Now normally I would tape it down, which I'm getting taped now if I can locate it. And I just tape it down so that the air doesn't blow it away while we're trying to work with it. And then it's literally the same exact thing that you did with the cup. You're going to take it, and remember, you're not going to weed it, you're just cutting it. So cut, and then you're going to do this. Over where you're cut. And that way, you've got this same decal to put on your cup and match that method. Now remember, this isn't cut, I'm just showing you the method. And there's your vinyl. Now you would weed it and let it dry overnight. Then this I would absolutely seal with your, I use Rust-Oleum 2X Clear sealer, spray sealer. You're welcome to use whatever you're used to. And then seal it a couple of times and then transfer it onto your cup. So again, you're going to have, I'm just going to do this just for shits and giggles. I'm just blowing air on this to dry it. It's not pushing my inks anymore, but I'd like it to dry a little bit more. Remember, do as I say, not as I do. But I just cut a heart out of that, and we totally could put, I just did it as an example, I'm not putting it on here. But you see how now your decal is going to match the style of your cup? That's the whole purpose of that. So again, don't do what I just did. Cut your decal prior to, just don't weed it. I just did that because I wanted you guys to have that visual. But that's basically what the concept that you're going for is, so that your decal will match the bottom of your cup. And that's it, guys. Literally, that's it. They are so fun to make, so easy to do, and the color combinations are endless. You can literally use any colors. But this is the red, orange, yellow from this month's Create a Cut box. So get at it, go blow some inks, and show me what you guys create. I cannot wait to see. Have a good one. We'll see you soon.